Hello, welcome in. My name is Jack. You're watching Vigilant Jack. I'm going to be starting a new game. So when I first started playing this game, I left everything standard. Didn't touch really much of anything. But in this world right here, I have 150 hours or more. I spent a lot of time in this one right here. Uh, Can't find it. Jack right here. A good amount of time, but I'm gonna be starting a new one, and this one is gonna be a challenge round. The difficulty preset is if you're not really into going into advanced, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. Um, Building structure. Okay. Uh, well, I'll be changing stuff in advance right now. So containers respawning, no. Permadeath, yes. Um, Iron Man, like to me, isn't really interesting because I turn off autosaves because it glitches out the game right now. Items respawn world, no. Loot scarcity, standard. I found out playing the game on standard. It's just there's so much loot in the game, so I can only imagine what more loot and then infinite loot would be. So, and I think I tried less loot, but it was like quite literally what you would expect if it was just regular loot. So I'm gonna go for impossible. I might bump that up due to if I can't find anything. Start time, I'm gonna keep it the same. And I wish I could. Hold on a second. The vehicle outgoing damage, yes. A month and a half for power. We're gonna just do immediate on both of these. Because, like, if they had like a 1 day right here, because I was doing some research on if everybody stopped maintaining the power grid. Most places, like where I'm at, it'll be day one blackouts. Bigger cities with solar panels and hydroelectric generators would take a little bit longer, but like within a week, all the power would be out. But in this game, you're not really in a really big part of New York. You're in like a really rural areas, even in the big city, Demora. So Demora is probably like the easiest city to spawn in and pretty much win the game. Water failure, I haven't really looked that up too much. Um, but yeah, when the water shuts off, relative, make sure to take into. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Night time multiplier is 1. Hunger speed multiplier is at 1. Thirst 1. Um, we was sorry. These lines are messing me up. Not gonna be really messing with that. This is when I get into like the meat and potatoes about this video game. The zombies. So the zombies are customizable. I really haven't played a game where you can customize the zombies. So the health multiplier, um, really haven't really messed with that. 5 times, that'd be crazy. But yeah, I'm wondering if I like this. Like it takes 2 hits. Wait, yeah, 2 headshots for this. So 3 times. I wonder what 3 times would do. 6 headshots. Uh, Spawn count multiplier. So this one's weird. I found a very niche number around 0.6 to 0.7 being the cherry number for the zombies being spawning in. Gonna keep the damage multiplier hearing the same. Persistent corpse, I just keep that on because I can just go into world settings and clear all bodies because it'll bog down the game. Same. Stagger chance, gonna keep it like that. So this is the walkers percentage of the zombies, and I found out you can just click this number and just change it. I click it to 97 because I'm kind of in that mindset that zombies won't have the intuition to go full bore to try to attack. There's going to be like that rare few that do. Another thing I'm going to change that I've changed in the game is that hordes, because the hordes are persistent and they don't walk around like a natural disaster. I turn this off because it just is random, and then there's like this whistle that just doesn't make any sense. Another thing that I changed is the zombies can climb. No. Zombies can't climb. I don't believe that zombies would actually have the mental fortitude to extend their arms, grab onto something, and pull themselves up, because they would be able to because they don't feel pain. But I don't think they have the mental fortitude. And another thing with this game that I found out is that UCs, if you put too much UCs near each other, I'll have a problem with you placing stuff within the utility cabinets. And I guess it sounds like I'm complaining about the game, but I'm really not. So I just do this random because it really doesn't matter. All the hair and shit, it's just fucking wild, dude. Watch this. Yeah, what? That doesn't look good. I think that's like the closest, I think, to a normal beard. So I'll get back to what I was saying after this. These are my go-tos. Lockpicking, right off the rip. And then what was the other one? The strength. Because I think you'll be like, right off the rip, being able to carry more shit. And then vitality, so you don't die as fast. And the best profession right now that will unlock everything in the game for you is a thief. This doesn't really matter, but the schematic to lockpick, 10 lockpicks, you get a cell phone. I mean, a lot of them you get a cell phone, but a first aid kit, yeah. Haven't really looked around too much in the other ones. The sociability isn't really integrated in the game. The trading isn't really integrated in the game. These are debuffs in the game, but usually when you click on a debuff, you get a buff for doing that. So Demora, right here, is the easiest one to land in. Sarnak is, I think, the second easiest. Redford is probably the hardest to survive. So we're gonna... Lion Mountain is essentially pretty much the same, but there's a lot of guns out there. So we're gonna start it out. So I'm excited. I'm gonna sip on my Monster. I mean my Red Bull. I mean my Rockstar. Holy moly. Okay. Never spawned here before. So the power's out. The water's out. Okay. See, right here, nothing comes out. So I'm pretty chapped for stuff to drink. I just opened up a fridge and it had a freaking insulated flask. I didn't really check the time. See, Daisy, should probably check what time it was. Look, I'll read that. Just to calm down, you know what I'm saying? Holy shnikes. I'll take that. And, what, hello? Go. So definitely need a, it doesn't really do too much, does it? I really don't want to go outside. There's probably a shed back here. So you see, you can lockpick right off the rip. Probably find some food in here. Nope, just sponges, unedible. Eat. Late game stuff. Oh, I don't know if you can actually eat that stuff. Broth. So they'll be 3 times harder, bro. It's a nice truck. The garage. Oh, they are everywhere, bro. They are everywhere. Lithium battery. That's just gonna have to do. Oh my god. How much damage does this do? Oh, I have a crowbar. What was I tripping about? This is more? Oh, this is a lot more. Bread knife. So we're gonna check this out. There's one right there. This one right here. Has a 3% chance of being a runner. Oh, but God, he's... 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 3 times. You need to be crouching. Wait, is that new? That can't be new. What is that? You need to be to search? That has to be new. I just literally played today on my world. Okay. Use stats to... See, I'm already level 40, which is insane. Alarmist, you can initial problem. Cook that bad boy. Okay, I can hear a zombie coming my way. Ooh, nice. That's big. An orange. Oh, baseball bat. So the baseball bat does less damage, which is insane. I think it's because I've never used this weapon before. First aid kit, open. Towel's good to dry off or clean debris from. Hand sanitizer is good to clean out wounds. See, like, wow, alright. Yeah, so this is an impossible loot. But I'm, sheesh, I'm gonna... Oh, that's a one-hitter quitter, dude. That's pretty wild. So... I really don't recognize this place. Like, being on foot, I don't... Plus the grass. I don't really recognize it all too well. In this playthrough, I'm gonna try to keep it on my feet. Because I use a car so much in, like, my regular game playthrough. Basically, it's my goal to... what the deuce? I don't know if I've ever been here before. I've played so much of this game. I've never been here. I've never been in this building. What? And first of all, that's weird. Pet collars. That you can wear pet collars, that's weird. I guess this is pretty neat. So on the map. Yeah. Is it here? No, it's like right here where there's a bunch of tools. Here? Don't know. I'm gonna look around. We're gonna go this way. Screw it. So these are dope right here. Oh wow, yeah, it's need all this stuff. Charcoal, corns. I don't know how fast corn grows. Oh wow, 11? Even with impossible loot, it's just... There's so much loot in here, dude. See, I don't know if I got pliers. I ain't got a backpack yet. These guys are annoying as hell to get the actual blades from. So I want to head north. There's a little Chungus among us. Guarantee that's an effing runner, dude. Need a lighter. Why did it literally sound like he was right there? Oh, hell no, dude. Oh my god. I need a backpack, bro. So with healing, good thing I got that hand sanitizer to sanitize room. And then use that, then you're all cherry. I need to go in here into the bathroom. See if there's any more food. Beef, cream, whiskey. Whiskey is gonna sanitize the wounds. I can't find anything more. That's when I start getting hungry. Right there. And I'm just collecting them right now, like super fast. And I'll look at them before I eat them. Because eating rotten food is not so good. I know. Oh, I don't know if I already got that locking pliers. No, I needed that. What does the level do? Stapler, gonna need those. These guys don't have a chill meter, dude. That's good. Cleaning wipes, that's, oh wow. That's what I usually use is cleaning wipes. So let's go upstairs to see if I can find myself. Might as well take a baseball bat. Because I don't know how long this paddle's gonna last. Sunscreen's really good for the summer. Because, like, you'll get, like, sunburns, severe sunburns or whatever. Ooh, school backpack. I will take that. Extra room. Now we're at 176. A skill point I can use. Forgot to put on strength. And right there, 50 pounds more. Now at 226. Vitality. Max health increased by 25%. Nope. One doesn't have any chill meter. I'm like, oh, that's just out of pure habit. Collect that debit card. I thought I saw a store somewhere. That zombie saves me. What did it say? Mini sludge? Got it. These cooking manuals are pretty good. Even if you learn them, you can actually still use them. Are these good? These are. Soda ball's good too. You can continue reading them and they still give you XP for the subject matter, I guess that's what you call it. This is what I'm really after, is healing items. Antibiotics are gonna be good. Basic, yeah, there we go. I don't know what my goal is in the game, in this life, this permanent life, or whatever you want to call it. Still seeing that much hangers in like Impossible Loot is just insane. I think I need scissors. Canned corn is good. A cast iron pan is gonna be so freaking heavy, dude. So the zombie, I can't believe I had to crouch to search. That has to be something. Never. I have to look it up. So I wonder if that's the school over there. Huh? If that's true, I'm heading towards it. It's gonna have a lot more stuff than any of these houses. So I'm pretty sure when they're crouching like that, those are frickin' runners, or when they're puking, they're flipping guts out. So because I'm a thief, the alarm shouldn't go off, and I should be able to find it before it starts blaring. So these are cool. Okay, or not. Oh, no, it's not right there. This might be the wrong school. Oh no, I was thinking of like the school in Demora is pretty based. Where lockpicks don't hurt nobody. And I can actually go to my inventory right here. Ooh, at the level 25 crafting. Battery for my phone. So this was not the high school I was thinking about, or school in general. One of these are eventually gonna have to go on. I can't believe you have to be crouching for this. Portable cot's good. This place is gonna have a gun. There, I tell you. Hold on a minute. Zombies are gonna be up in there. Oh, you can charge it with. You can charge attacks like this with the right clicker or the left clicker. It does more damage. And I'm still on the lookout for my name in this game. Okay, whatever. Get out of here, dude. Or not. That's cool too. I like that. I guess this is just the one church in the whole entire game that doesn't have a gun up in it. See, I'm not crouching, so I don't understand that. Bruh. First car has a key in it already. So I'm breaking my rule, like I don't really want to use a car. That's where I don't want to use a car 100% of the time. That lag was absolutely insane, bro. So there's another YouTuber that uses this as his base, which is another good base, like a really good base location. Right now, I'm just testing out a few settings and it's still like I have 32 gigs of RAM, and it's acting like I'm pushing to the limits on a few things. Yeah, but I'm just straight chilling, dude. Right, I'm in this video. I'm just new boot goofing right now. Just checking a few things out. The core, of course. Okay, of course that's. It has to be a crawler, dude. What just hit me there? That was crazy. I swore I thought I saw something hit me. It still says I'm sick. What the hell? Hold up. Medical. Infected? Probiotics. Right here. Monster. It's kind of lame. Be crouching, of course, why not? So I'm pretty much set for testing the in-game world right now. Okay. So looking on the map, wish you can zoom out a little bit more. They say that if you're following at all, they're going to be adding this right here to the new update in the future. So there's going to be a lot more wooded areas in that area. Kind of where I was at. So I think for right now, I'm going to, go to Parkinson's Knob. I guess just head the way I can. Yeah, so when you see the infection sign and you pop a pill, antibiotic, and it doesn't go away, or if it does go away, I don't know. I don't know how the zombie infection works really in this game. I've never been infected. I think the coolest base idea would be this right here. This, like, in these locations. Because you can climb up there. I'm assuming that you can build stuff on it. I think that's the... Is that the hotel? What is this? Oh, this is a veterinary clinic, bro. Hold up. This is where the good stuff is, bro. Of course, not there. And, like, you're automatically able to do tough locks. Okay. When you pick the thief. Did I say... Oh, yeah, I'm the thief, so... Profession. Pretty simple. Veterinary antidepressant. Some prescription antidepressants for animal or work on humans, but won't be as effective. Used to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. Or you got loads of those, I think, right? I guess not. Oh, regular ones. Gotta stock up on bandages. Dewormer. I wonder what that would do if you ate that. And I wonder, are you a runner? What are you? You're a two-hitter quitter, dude. You have to crouch to look at your stuff, which is... I wonder if it's because, like, my scavenging skills was so high playing on my regular playthrough. And I think because there's no power, the alarms don't go off anymore. Large water bottle, which is nice. So this is a new test for like how many percentage of runners there are. Should probably not shut off the car so much. Bruh. Cleaning wipes, sanitize room. So I'm straight in here for water. Whoa. Soda. There we go. Or not. What the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? To get a dog on a 6-hog. Grab that. Grab the soda bottle because it's plastic. Probably grab this whiskey because it's looking like I'm gonna flip and run out of. What was I saying? Oh, cleaning wipes. So these are fun. If you have loot respawning. Oh shit. What? Wait, did she just came back to what? Dude, I'm tweaking. What the hell? But what? That had to have been the same zombie. It came back to life. That's so weird. Yeah, screw this place. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find another car. Alright. No. Okay. Okay. Get out of the car. So I hotkeyed the turning on the ignition, getting out of the car. My turning on the car hotkey is X and getting out is Z. Because it's annoying in third person to turn on the car, get out of the car. So with this game, because there's only a few games I played that with zombies. I played DayZ. DayZ for I'm way too far. DayZ doesn't know how to work on cars. Their cars like break their game for some reason. I don't know why. But on this one, they actually it's actually usable. Mind you, this is also a PC exclusive game. But still. Plus it's on a different engine. Yeah, but this game, I just like it so much because you're able to drive if you want. And I was like watching another YouTuber about this game, and he's like, usually I play games and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't do anything about this. Like, can I do that in other games? Like, no, you can't. You can't interact with that. But this game, you can pretty much interact with anything that's visible, which is cool. I'm still trying to figure out what the mushrooms do and how you collect them. I'm assuming that I have to get a shovel, which there should be like a grabbing function to it. Again. Almost there. So this is pretty weird because I got the grass setting to foliage and grass all the way turned off or turned down. It just looks so weird because you're able to see shit now perfectly fine. I think that was my stop. No, we're gonna go. And the AI with this game, they have a collision. The zombie has like a collision problem when it goes to like just regular buildings and stuff like that. So they get stuck pretty easily. And like all the videos I'm looking at right now, people stopped playing like 3 months ago, and they've been waiting on like the new update or whatever for the game. And I just recently got this game, so this car is effing struggling, dude. Holy moly! So I kind of want this place to be my test zone for right now in this playthrough. Wow, everything, it looks so different when you turn off the grass and the foliage. It reminds me so much of freaking DayZ, deadass. So this right here would probably be a dope place right here to post up. Hold on, let's see on the map. Cell phone died pretty quick. What in the dicks? Dang, you got another battery, bro. Yeah, this is exactly where I want to be. So I'm gonna post up here. Yeah. Hold on. So that way, and that area, is going to be more the map expansion, I'm assuming. And it's going to be wooded area. And it's going to be so freaking badass, bro. I kind of want to see... I guess that's a playable area. Yeah, oh, there's a playable area, but... I can't... Hold on a second, I'm about to cough. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah. Gonna just goof around. So this right here is my first vehicle that I got and used. And I literally entered the enter button, like, you know, the enter, but you can just go like this and like, you know, hold on. Jump. No, well, not like that, hold on. There we go. You can enter that way and exit that way. Gives you 2 beds, so you can have 2 people. And this is another, like, you know, pet peeve of mine, is this right here is connected with this storage. Oh, I got a fiberglass panel. Battle. Maybe dropping the crowbar, baseball bat. Oh, so they're pretty weak. These bad boys. And like, there's nothing right here. I guess a third person can sit right here because I don't know what happens if you drive while someone's back here doing their thing. I guess that turns on. That's crazy. Yeah, this is beat all to hell, so this is probably not one I'm gonna mess with too much. There's more in the area. And if you see rust, them being rusted, that's pretty much it. It's the game saying, oh yeah, this is beat up. There's a zombie. I saw this one over here. Look, this one looks okay. And it has a key, dude. And it has 80% fuel. This is Loco. I'm gonna run you over, my guy. What's cool is like it has a tent, it has a sleeping bag, it has a chair, has a barbecue in this area, has a shit ton of quads, has these RVs, so if you go to a car place, you can swoop up and get parts for them. Just run that guy over real quick. Nothing too much to it. So pretty cool, huh? Got some good stuff right here. Eat that, it's gonna make me lethargic. So I do have a portable cot. There we go. I just need another sleeping area. Cooler. Coolio and Helio. Got some wood right here, so you just take this wood, go to this campfire right here. You go to crafting, wood logs, place that there. And I think that's like 15-minute IRL. Yeah. Total burn time. Pretty dope. Well, I can run around to other campsites. Yeah, I don't know if a game is tweaking out with the crouching thing and a zombie like randomly coming back to life. And I heard like the fishing mechanic is atrocious. The animations for it are just crazy, bro. I was gonna have nothing there. This is another good one. What does this guy have? Soil guys, claw hammer. That's another good one. I guess this location will be better, but like when the game updates and shit, it'll be better looking over there. You press backslash to go to admin menu. Configure world. Actually, I don't even think I have to be in this one to actually configure the world all too much. I think it's this one, the actual settings. Gonna be changing the video settings. So I'm at custom right now, but I'm gonna go to ultra, and you'll see like the difference between like the game. I don't know if it's really immediate right here, but kind of, sort of. And when you turn it around, you're like, oh wow, these are nice. Yeah, the foliage makes the game, but I'm pretty sure like the new update they're going to be doing is going to be removing certain polygons, half the polygons. So as I'm looking around, there's just not much to be had, to be honest. Of course, I'm gonna have to hotwire this. I don't have those. But I'm pretty sure down here, like, before you go up here to really, well, for me to settle, I'm gonna go down here to the cabins, because the cabins will have, like, the axes, the generators. Okay, and the game just tweaks out. That's pretty dope. I think they're up here. So these are pretty cool. I've never found one that's been empty. So I'm gonna check. Yeah, completely topped off. This is flowing for some reason. We'll drink some of this. food. Pure. I might as well just. So you can right click this. Fill from sink. So this will be a lot faster. And do that. Fill from sink. Oh. Is it not running anymore? That's wild. Hold up. No, it is. Why can't I? Okay. Thank you. Empty. Alright, that was weird. You got that apparently exit the menu. Yeah, so what they say, some people say, oh, fill the sink, you know, because the water will shut off and whatnot. Like, fill that. And fill this sink, you know, just fill all the sinks that you find, because you can come back and wash yourself or drink from it. I don't want to sleep. No, thank you. And for the life of me, I cannot find another lantern that isn't red. But all of them are red. Might want to wear that. I'm still trying to collect all the disk updates in my regular world. Food, let's go. So what does this say? I've never actually read it. Cargo Express. It's another one. Boonie, arrow. I don't really mess with the bow and arrow in this game. Until they can fix the animation, I'm not going to use it whatsoever. There's no shot I will. I'll be hard pressed to find something that can use that. Kerosene's good. So none of these items will respawn in the game, what I'm playing right now. The seeds are going to be dope because I'm going to be building a farm. Alright. Get my vehicle, go up a little bit more. So, yeah, this isn't too bad, to be honest. The impossible loot. But I'm assuming that it is kind of hard for people that are just playing the game or whatever for the first time. Or not used to, survival games. Ooh. Like, there's still quite a bit of loot. Like, I sound like a broken record, but like, look at this. 4 canned food. Water bottles completely filled. Still able to come here and fill sinks up. It says right there 70 liters? No, fluid ounces. I was like, yeah, right. 352 ounces. So, I mean, like, sheesh. Pretty decent amount. Snow pants. These are good for the winter. I've never actually been in the winter in this game. So this right here, I'm assuming that's the shroom of the game. Don't know how to collect it. Yeah, and so like if electricity is shut off, because it will be day one, none of the gas stations will be able to operate because they all use electricity to pump the fuel. So that's probably another thing that the developers need to probably look into, where like, oh, if you want to pump gas, you're gonna need electricity. Then on top of that, in 3 to 6 months, regular gasoline will be basically sludge. So you won't be able to actually... Hold on a second. I'm wearing this. Getting crazy. You won't be actually able to... Where's my thing? To use gasoline. You would have to build like something to refine the gas again. Or dig more oil. I don't know. Where's the bad boy in here? Probably outside actually. A lot of denim shorts, dude. Am I wearing a balaclava? What am I wearing? Open balaclava. What? Hold up. What is open? What is this? This is atrocious. Open balaclava and then there's a balaclava. I'll wear this. Bruh. That's just silly. Sounds like I'm talking shit, but like it's open. Shit, I'm saying a lot. Like I woke up and I can't fall asleep, and I've been needing to make a new video for my channel. This is an early access game with 1 or 2 developers on the job, and it's already infinitely better than DayZ. And then a lot of people talk about how, oh, this is Project Zomboid but in first person or whatever. I played Project Zomboid, recently bought it and played it. This does not give me any of the vibes of Project Zomboid. If they're talking about like the skill tree and the playability, the replayability, and like just everything that you can kind of do, then I can understand. But yeah, it doesn't give me the same vibes. Other than that, yep, you can just sit here and chill. So this is a cool thing right here. So if you just want a world where there's no zombies, you just go to your right hand and below your backspace there's gonna be a slash and you hit that. Go down here to zombies and smack that down to 0 and there will be no zombies. But yeah, I just want to sit here and chill for a second, talk about and my character is hot. That's cool. Take that off. Oh. Need to take something off. I guess that stuff. Yeah, so I'm playing in a world right now with my brother. He plays whenever he gets a chance. Minecraft is kind of on hold I don't want to get burnt out on my major project. I'm still working on it, not currently, but it's a work in progress. So look forward to that. But this game has my full attention right now, and I'm kind of a one video game kind of guy that I focus on. I don't really hop between video games and play different video games. Play one game at a time. But yeah, because I might come here and actually make a little base over here in my OG world. But I guess in this video, I'm just testing it out. The spawn count, like the spawning, it just doesn't feel natural. The 0.6 still, so like the 0.5, I think is like the sweet spot to where, like, if you're in a zombie apocalypse and you're basically what the only survivor, because there isn't NPCs. There's apparently going to be NPCs that are hostile or not hostile. So it just doesn't really make sense that there's a lot of zombies out there. You would think that they'd be corrugated in specific areas, but like how the spawning works in the game, they spawn near the player. And I'm pretty sure they despawn if you don't kill them when you go a certain distance. Yeah, but yeah. Well, the funnest thing that I'm having fun with this game is the collectability of items in the game. Debit cards, cash, Canadian cash. The ingots are pretty dope. One thing I would like about this game to add is the jewelry scraps. I think there should be a sifter in the game where it sifts through the jewelry scraps, separating the silver and gold, and we'll be able to start like making gold ingots and silver ingots. I think that'll be pretty cool. That'll be another really dope way to actually create circuit boards too, is use silver and gold, because I mean that's pretty much what we use in all our electronics, pretty much, in our, like, you know, spendy electronics like cell phones, computers. And I guess I would be using that right there 10 toes down a lot more if, like, I was able to pull down the awning, because the sun is a factor in the game. And you do get sunburns or whatever, and then there is rain in the game. So this would be cool because you'd be able to go like this, move this chair around. Well, not that. What the hell? Did I? Oh, dear God. I'm making a bad example. Okay. Chair. Yeah, so you'd be able right here, and there'll be like the awning right there, and put a chair right here, and straight up chill. You're not getting any rain or sun on you, but it is what it is. And the fire's out already. 15 minutes. It's been an hour in gameplay. Pretty dope. So, you see right there where it says it's decaying, or it did say it was decaying. But unless you play on a server with a lot of people, the decaying isn't really a cool option whatsoever. So yeah, you just go to config your multiplayer, and it's somewhere around here. Gameplay now. Huh. I guess it's not here. It must be in regular settings. So yeah, autosaves, I completely have those off. Um, for some reason I can't find the option. I thought it was in config. Oh yeah, built structure decay. I usually have this off. Unless you're in like a multiplayer server. Um, that just doesn't make any sense to have on. So like stuff like this and stuff that you build will eventually decay over time for no reason. It is a very big reason if you're playing in a multi-person server to have structure decay, because like in like DayZ, people will build structures and they'll be in the game in like, you know, they're rated or whatever and they're not in use, but they'll still be in the game bogging it down. So the only way really in DayZ to remedy that is to wipe the server. But this is kind of like an in-game wiping mechanism where like, hey dude, if you don't put stuff in here to, you know, keep it running, it will decay and all the stuff will get deleted. Which is pretty cool. But in a single player world where you're just playing with your brother like I am, a decay really doesn't make any sense. And I wouldn't put it past anybody to go into the settings, to be honest, right here, and change the radius for the UC, because apparently I don't know if you still need to put a UC down, but it's looking like you still have to. So the right here, the radius multiplier, you might as well just crank that to 5, to be honest. And I actually will go into God mode. You can go to self, go to God mode, and I'm pretty sure I can build whatever I want now. So yeah, but you see that? The red line over there? That's the radius of the utility cabinet. This completely, so if you crank that to 5, you can crank it however you want, how big you want it. But having multiple utility cabinets in a vicinity and it's overlapping, it bugs out and it won't let you place anything down. So cranking that to 5 just basically guarantees you only need one utility cabinet to have like structures or whatever. But yeah, and that's one thing I don't like about this at all, is that you hold on a second, move this. Yeah, you can't see anything, but you can't see the red ring. But once you go back in here, you have to click this, you have to build, and now you can see the red ring again. And then another thing with this, to be honest with you, with a utility cabinet, going on a little side tangent here, but this red wall of this right here is so obnoxious. Look how effing bright, and it just, if it was just like, you know, at the very little bit of the ground and doing about that, but having it all the way up here above head height on a person is just, you know, obnoxious. So I'm kind of like running down the list of like grievances I have about the game, and hopefully they change something about it. I'm assuming that they already had a bunch of complaints about that. I mean, because oh my god, bro. Like, place one down right here. You'll have another ring somewhere, but it's so big you can't really tell right now. You just put it in here. Oh, now you can start seeing like the different rings. But yeah, that's us for this episode. Testing the game out. Um, impossible loot. I think I've said it too. Impossible loot, I would think, is the way to go when it comes to playing the game in the most realistic aspect of the sense of the word of realism. Less loot is pretty much like boosted loot, and like anything above that is just like you might as well just have an open inventory that never leaves if you go above standard. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I can't wait. Like, if oh man, I would love more vehicles to come into the game. This would be cool to be a functional ladder with this, and the awnings would be cool. Come in here. So hold on a second. Oh no. I don't know why I have trouble. I think I have to jump. There we go. So this right here is ridiculous. It's missing too. So this is another sleeping space that you're supposed to be able to sleep into. Yeah, but it's cool. I like it. Well, yeah. See you guys later. I'm gonna record another video or just goof off. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy this content. And if you like it, like and subscribe and leave a comment. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. And adios.